All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream today. If you guys are new here in the mornings, take a look at NQ price action, see what it did overnight, and see what the price can potentially do going into that New York session. So right now we're looking at this hourly time frame right here. We're seeing how price is just kind of consolidating here between these two levels, which I've pulled up our value visible range profile. It's kind of consolidating between that point of control up above and this value area low. So we're watching that, seeing what side breaks. Typically, if they have consolidation like this and we break either side, we're going to retest the upper range, or if we break the low, then we're going to see obviously some lows off of that. So currently we are watching this new hourly open up and seeing where it wants to take us. This 4 hour does still look like it might want to experience some more downside. So let's take a look here and see what they do on this. This 15-minute obviously open up. What is this? There's definitely potential on the downside right now to see what price wants to do. We could potentially come down, retest the low of this hourly, and then see another outside hour. This 15-minute fair value gap that we just broke through keeps on holding us to the downside. So let's see what they want to do out here. A 15-minute, right? Sorry, we'll take a look at it a little better. I'm jumping the gun here. 15-minute. Currently watching it in the way that we're closing kind of overnight, right? We saw a little bit of a range. We swept this liquidity over here, saw an S&P that gave us a nice run to the upside with that VIX fix being strong right there as well. Right now we're seeing a little bit of a short side coming in. See if they sweep this 15-minute low / previous hourly low and see what price wants to do from there. Right. This could give us a nice little long opportunity off of this previous hourly low sweep for some potential an outside hour, right? As they typically like to do those. They're just watching price right now. This fair value gap was rejecting, right? So this was a nice area of shorts that could have played out right there. Let's say like this was a potential here, like that. Obviously, more like this. There you go. Up to this previous hourly low. So let's see what they want to do out here with this price. Previous hourly low, like I said, is a good area for us to watch. If they flip this 4 hour, this thing can see some good downside still, right? So that's something to watch for out here. See if they give us this fill on this. This would be hitting that point of control. So if we see a nice reaction out of that point of control, obviously we're going to see a nice continuation to the upside. See 1 minute. The only other thing here, so they retested this 15-minute, right? They flipped this, so this is now an inverse fair value gap, which is, yeah, cool. That can provide us some nice downside out of this, but we're also just watching as we're between this range. So until we break this point of control in this value area low, we're not going to see anything else, right? On the 5-minute, also one thing to note is we typically take a look at this daily plan right there. This is our daily plan, right? So we see the interaction between the Asian session and then the London session. So what do we have here? London session, Asia session. London sweeping both sides of that Asian session. So going to New York session, we could potentially see a nice SND playing out. So given that, you know, London has swept both sides, we can see it potentially doing the same thing into New York, where New York sweeps one side and then rushes to the opposite side. So for that, the only thing that we want to be careful of with that is if they sweep one side and hold above it, then there's a good potential that we just flip it and go in the direction of that break. So that is one thing that I would watch on these. is how is price actually reacting to those levels and what is price actually doing out here. So currently, right, we're just kind of in the middle of this range. So until we hit either side, I think it's just going to be a wait and see what they want to do. If we break, right, we displace this London session high, there's a good potential for us to continue to that previous daily high that is right above us, right there. And then if we break the low, it lets me put this price point right there. And if we break this London session low, which is way down here, there's a good potential that we can rush to the downside over here to that previous daily low. So that's just something that we're watching right now, seeing how price is playing out. Let's see what they want to do out here with it. Yeah, right now, point of control on this value area low is what we're kind of watching and seeing what price is doing within this range. In terms of stonks, take a look. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns at any point, just leave it in the chat. I'll answer it. I'll let you know. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. So let's take a look at some cryptos are doing decent. All right, there's a few that still haven't gone. Jasmine just fucking on an absolute tear right now. Chill guy with gun. Gun is a good one. Always Tau. There's a lot of these cryptos that are just fucking running it up to the upside. So I want to see how they close out and whether or not we get any retracement. As you can see, we have this nice area of LR. So price has really been struggling to the downside here. A lot of liquidity. So this could get bought up real fast, but no entry and no retrace. But that is going to create some imbalances in the market. So we're going to have to come back eventually down there and retest those imbalances. Fartcoin, ING, RSR, a lot of these names are looking fucking cranky. Flow looks like it still hasn't gone, but at the same time, you can see that it has this giant imbalance, right? Typically, it will move pretty fast through this imbalance, and then after that, you could see a good potential to the upside out of that. Previous monthly low has been swept as well. Actually, this one is good. I like Flow. Flow doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of these fucking coins that are just cranking it. Form is another one that I'm watching right now. This one's been interesting. Waiting to see how they want to play it out. Flow, I do like this one a lot, actually. Let's put it in our yellow. Sui, Nero, ETH, Atom, of course, Syrup. Seen that nice push to the upside. Vanry, Jupe. Jupe likes to follow what Fed does. That's the only thing. So as they are coming into these previous monthly highs, that's where I would pay a little bit more attention to them and see what we're actually doing. So if we sweep those previous monthly highs and don't see any displacement through them, we're likely going to reject to the downside and retest those areas of OTE, right? But as far as, there you go. There's that previous monthly high sweep, right? And we're just continuing to the upside. This one broke that virtual. Is absolutely insane. GTO, Axel. There's a lot of these cryptos that are looking fucking good. Let's see how they want to. I'll go Oh, dang. Prompt. Prompt could see a nice run to the upside as well. Prompt has been known to crank it. Prompt just kind of consolidating out here. Seeing that nice rounding bottom formation safe. Bang, pop got. Obviously was a nice one to us. Vet. Pith. HFT. HFT being nice as well. HFT, so we displaced that. It's that weekly range. Yeah. Displace that weekly range. Like we said, we need to close above this weekly range, this whole range, in order for us to continue to the upside. So this one could go hash flow HFT. HFT got some nice LRLR that can give us a good run to the upside. Cue this 15 minute. Let's see what they want to do in this 15 minute. Curious. Flux. Yeah, a lot of these, I mean, you get just unlimited upside with these, like multiple days in a row. So right now I'm just waiting for pullbacks on some of them. If no pullback, then obviously we're going to turn to a lower time frame and see what price actually is doing down there and find our entry on that lower time frame to see what the fuck we're actually doing. Banana could be good. Goat. Right now, anything above this 200 EMAs is pretty fucking good. Form like we were just talking about. If we can hold above this 200 EMA and we can see a nice run to the upside, this one would be solid. Especially on that monthly time frame. This one's not bad. CWTC. WCT doesn't look bad either. Just like how they're consolidating it out here. Weekly, you could see a nice run. I'm just waiting to see Kernel. Not too bad. ARZBC and Rose Arrow. A lot of these that we caught some bottoms on, and then we exited because we were playing cautiously. GLM, absolute runner. Let's see, Sheeby. Sheep seeing a nice continuation to the upside. Which I think we posted this one a while back on our feed. Let's see here. See if Sheep wants to continue. Reversing this 15 minute. This 15 minute looks interesting. It's like fucking galloping upstairs. Yeah, ACT is another one that looks like it's just holding this consolidation. So above that 200 EMA, this one would be good. 1 inch, also good. Yeah, HNT, honestly. Deep above that consolidation. Let's see. And 12-hour NQ level. So if we're looking at this 5 minute, we're at that 25,616 right now. Kind of below it a little bit. So let's see what they want to do with this HNT right there. Or, sorry, this 12-hour, right? Because we're hitting this potential to the downside out of it right here, but we're still just playing it, seeing what it wants to do. So I'll just cranking it to the upside. Syrup, nice. Dusk. just let's take a look at some options too, or not options, but I mean stonks. Let's see what we're doing out here. See how we're opening up on this market. Going into the session. Pre-market levels. Who's got the most stocks? MB. I just want to look at this. So Peloton. Let's look into this one. This one could be a good potential area for some buys, just regular commons. COP, Lockheed. This one I'm watching Oracle, Okta with these. Let's see what Okta wants to go. Affirm. Let's see, Costco might be some decent plays on it. Pre-market is at 875.65. Play is another one that I'm looking at, watching, see what price wants to do with it. MA, daily. That's where I want to be. MA, let's see what Q is doing out here. Just consolidation out here. Fifteen minutes into market opens up. C and Q. See, the way that they held this hourly bottom, it's the only thing I'm like, what the fuck do they want to do out here? The fact that we just had an outside candle. AMT is another one that's on watch. See what the fuck they want to do out here with AMT. Yeah, play Oracle. No news today. Targets continuing to crank it to the upside. This animal might get filled up. And the ABT, that one looks pretty fucking good on the monthly. This monthly, what is that? This monthly looks like just a flag right there. Roblox wouldn't be bad out here either. Through that daily CISD would be nice to see that continuation to the upside. Monthly sweep of that low right there. It looks like a cup and handle almost. Let's see what Roblox does out here. Pre-market's opening up pretty low here on the day. Roblox could still retrace a little bit lower, right? I'm liking this daily SFP through that daily FEG will be nice. So crypto, a lot of it is looking, yeah, like we said, this shit's looking fucking good. Jasmine, just an absolute fucking beaut. We got 10 minutes until market opens up. See how they want to play this thing out. For longs, I'm going to be looking for I'm going to look for a rising VIX fix. That's what we want to see, because that shows us obviously a nice buying opportunity. Right now we've had a few right there. Obviously got bought up. So we'll see how the rest of this plays out here. See what they want to do with it. Rivian, still a beaut. DraftKings wouldn't be bad. MSTR. This one, monthly, previous monthly low sweep inside this consolidation. Weekly, not bad. Daily. It's also with that CISD, doesn't look too bad. 199. CMSTR options, what those are priced at. Wow, these things are fucking expensive. See what NQ wants to do. See what they're doing on this thing. It's 7 minutes till market opens up. I've rejected this London session, or this New York midnight open so far, right? This value area low wouldn't be a bad thing to target. That's but between the ranges, right? Right now. Big stretch. Let's see what they do out here, how they open up these markets. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's decent run to the upside. Ethereum, same thing. decent area that we bounced out of here. On that monthly time frame, wasn't bad, but that monthly is flat, right? Monthly quarterly is flat, so just the only thing too, or looks flat, might not be actually flat. Unless it was the 786 of this big old area. Yep. 786 of that held nicely, so let's see, there's potential. There's potential for all of these to crank it to the upside. Just waiting to see all of these. Just the buying has been relentless on these things. See what they want to do out here. Let's see if our should get stopped. We got just got stopped out on that. We did take 2 contracts here. I trimmed 1. So let's see now what we want to do out here. I'm sure what they do with it. Run it up into New York Open. They want to do. They want to do with it. It's alright, they displaced this fair value gap now. So far. But we're tapping into this 15-minute inverse right there. That's one thing to note out here. If we close back below this, there's good potential for some more downside. Retesting some liquidities. See what they do with it. Yeah, don't want to move this thing. We got 5 minutes, 2 minutes to open up. Cranking this thing right into the open. they're doing with it. Buff that 1550 can get good upside. 1 minute till open. And we're open. We're off. We're off to the races. Swept. Haven't swept that previous hourly yet. Pop. This looks like she's looking for that Asia session. And Army in London session high swept. So swept the London session high. It's a nice reaction out of that. Back below this 15-minute right there. This could give us a better idea of what we want to do with the price here. Above that, it's the previous daily high. And below this close is going to be an SFB. Or potential for an SFB for us too. So we take some shorts into. That's a little too hard for right now. So I want to do this 5-minute. Kind of consolidating it over here with that. Again, below that. 15-minute SFB forming out. Waiting to see what they do out here. So yeah, below this hourly, previous hourly high. See some potential. So we swap both of these guys right there. See what they give us on this thing. This 5 minute opened up. Currently on the 5 minutes, so it broke below this. For an SFB, we would need to protected that value area high. Swept that 5 minute fair value gap, or swept that 5 minute right there. Let's see what they do from here. Swept that 1 minute SFB. See if they want to play out the rest of this thing. This 15 minutes to close below that for us to see something solid to the downside. 1 minute SFB, taking that value area high. See, value area low is going to be right where that liquidity is. Minute, we need to displace that fair value gap if that's what we're looking for. Versus hunting downside, we need to displace this 5 minute fair value gap right here. That can give us a good RR for downside potential. What they want to do with it. Next 5 minutes open. See if they close this thing below that. Tapping into this 12-hour level right here. So we're watching potential outside 15 maybe. Right, we have a better potential for an outside hour now. Just how they close this thing up. It's just gonna be up to. Out of some of the shorts. Let's see how they want to continue this thing. If we close below that fair value gap, we can see some good potential. It's a previous hourly low. 25. 59050. 59050. Holding that fair value gap. We need to see a sell below it, through it, for us to get that ballistic SFB and that continuation to the downside. Because we could get it back to back outside hours. See, how are we doing on stocks? Peloton. Yeah, this looks like a decent buying opportunity. That's a fucking, look at that slap of the. This next 15-minute does. The way that fair value gap held, right? said we would need to see a displacement below that. For any continuation to the downside. So we needed to see. Looks like they might want that previous daily high first before anything. Or they give us an outside 15-minute out here. Yeah, there you go. They want that previous daily high right now. The way that fair value gap held nice. Yeah, well, we took some nice shorts off of this sweep right there. And now we're just waiting to see what the fuck they want to do with the rest. Done that, they'll probably do it. Just thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Love you. I appreciate you. And we'll see you later tonight. If you guys are new here, make sure you check out www.paperchurch.io. Give me a like, give me a share. It's the best way to support us. Make sure you go check out Mr. Hayes at Hayes Beats. And check out Bluffin. Use code Hayes or code Eddie. Get yourself set up with a nice initial deposit bonus on that. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.